Pocket Tactics is a tile-based strategy game in which fantasy forces battle for control of the world. The game is fast-paced, most games lasting between 20 to 45 minutes, and is so small that it all fits into a little felt bag, and the play area rarely takes up more than a foot of table space. The system is dynamic, though resolution is quick, and there aren't a ton of rules to track or memorize, making it ideal for advanced and casual gamers alike. Let's learn to play a match. The two players have chosen their forces. On the left, Arian has chosen the Dominion Task Force, an interdimensional police state devoted to enforcing stability throughout the multiverse. On the right, Jeremy has chosen the United Separatist Militia, a coalition of rebellious colonists who fight against the Dominion for their independence. Now that the forces have been chosen, combine the tiles included with each set and put them all into a bag. Next, the players will roll to determine play order. Arian has rolled a 3, and Jeremy has rolled a 5, meaning that Jeremy will have the first turn. Jeremy places his base tile in the play area in front of him. Starting with Jeremy and then alternating between the players, both players take turns drawing terrain tiles randomly from the bag and placing them to form the map. The tiles must be placed against the 3 hex faces of the base or other terrain tiles that are facing the opposing player. When placing a tile, it may never be placed so that it touches the back 3 facings, or the parts that face the first player, in this case Jeremy. Once all of the tiles have been placed, it's time for Arian to place his own base tile. Counting out to the furthest point from Jeremy's base, Arian places his base tile so that it connects to the same number of terrain tiles as Jeremy's, in this case 2. Now the map has been built. Now the players will deploy their first units. Choosing 3 pieces from his force, Jeremy places them into the 3 tiles closest to his base. Once Jeremy has finished deploying, Arian does the same. Once both players have deployed, play begins with Jeremy taking the first turn. Each game turn, a player may move or attack with a single piece, or may deploy another piece from reserves into an unoccupied tile adjacent to their base. When moving, a piece may move into an adjacent tile, though if a friendly piece is adjacent, you may hop over them to get to an open tile. Here, Jeremy has activated the Spy's Disguise ability to replace one of Arian's units. Arian responds by assaulting the Spy with his Dominion Arcanist. The Arcanist chooses to make a ranged arcane assault. The Arcanist has an arcane offense of 2 and an arcane defense of 2 as well. This means that Arian will roll 2 red dice for offense and 2 blue dice for defense. The Spy doesn't have arcane, but may defend with their tech skill. This gives them a single red offense die and 2 blue defense dice. Both players roll their dice. Comparing the highest offense dice against the highest defense dice, we can see that the Arcanist's red 4 is greater than the Spy's highest blue die, a 2. This means that the Arcanist is defeating the Spy. The Spy's highest red die is a 2, which, matched against the Arcanist's highest blue, a 4, means that the Spy is not defeating the Arcanist, and the Arcanist has won. And the Spy is sent to the Dominion's Captures, a space off to the side of the map that is separated from their reserves. Players continue to move their pieces against one another until either one player has lost all of their pieces, or until one player has lost their base to an opposing piece. Bases defend like other pieces, but always do so with 3 blue defense dice. The Separatists have captured the Dominion base, along with a good number of their units, and have won the match.